everyone, my name is Zoe Hawk and welcome back to another episode of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. So yeah, the only reason why I can look at my chick's face now is because I was watching Jeannie's videos on this and she did a photo mode, which is awesome. So that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. So, we're going to kill this guy. Hopefully. Let's try it.
I'll make you pay for that! We'll make sure...
Oh! Don't dance off the edge. That's not a good idea.
You'll regret this! This is going to hurt. I'm not beaten yet! Your gold belongs to us!
No!
This is how it's
I
done.
didn't set it up as like last time. Damn it! It's been a few days since I played this game, so bear with me. I'm gonna keep on pushing the wrong buttons every time.
I'll make you pay for that!
No! That was a good start, though.
You're only making me angrier! I'm taking down bigger
No!
foes.
What the heck? I'm gonna kill this guy.
That's all you've got. This is going to suck. You're welcome with us. You'll regret this.
No!
Take that, fool.
Okay. Leaning forward, lock it in.
I'm taking down bigger foes.
No! What the heck?
Maybe I should use the magic.
You're only making me angrier! Your road ends here! We'll make short working!
Keep on pushing the wrong button.
You'll regret this! This is my lucky day.
I got him. Branded skin, his head, coins, iron throwing knife, finger necklace, shadow blade, leather breastplate. I need to do some like inventory management, because like, so if I put a leather breastplate on, is that gonna be, ooh, this is a lot more, but I don't have endurance. And that's heavy. If I take off those gloves, that's like 0 armor. I don't want to be heavy. Leather pants. Increases critical chance by 5%. Charge a soul stone with each kill. When fully charged 10, the soul stone is destroyed and fully heals player's health and mana. I gotta kill 10 people for that to actually work. I'll put that on. I'm wearing worn out heavy boots right now. Scuffed and... oh, that's the same thing. That's definitely too heavy. Nobleman's boots. Those look weird. I think the heavy boots are probably better. Let me pick up his armor. Take all that. I want to see this. Okay. So this is... what I'm wearing is aged metal vest. Leather breastplate. Heavy. Leather gauntlet, so that's medium. Don't have any of those. I already got the boots on, right? Yeah. So I'm heavy. I mean, I'm medium, so that's good. Shadow blade. Multiply sneak damage by 2. Ooh, won't work until you've reached its requirement. That seems really good. I'm gonna keep everything the way it is right now. Wrong buttons. I kept on pushing X instead of dodging. So, yeah. Alchemy. I definitely want to talk to King Arthur more. 'Cause I've been ignoring him mostly. Satin trousers. Coin, lockpick. Take all that. Milk, cheese. I think it's probably time that I head back to the fortress or whatever it's called. Horns of the South. And turn in some heads, because I have 2 now. So let's see. Map. What is this? Custom marker. Gallows, yeah. What's that? That might be another. Yeah. Okay. So we killed Calm, fingerless Calm, and Rusty Arjahal. Now we need to kill Silent Scylla, and the giant, and tags, right? Okay, so where's this one? And I'm gonna say it. Yeah. Okay. Where is it? Oh, way out there. I haven't been out there yet. Okay, where is the other one? This one. Okay, where is this one? Alright, I already killed him. Way over here, huh? Let's see. I'm over here. That's me. So... It's King's Road, huh? Okay. Oh, there you are.
Not right. Being watched. You fight like a milkmaid.
No.
You fight like a milkmaid. I'll have your head on a pike. I'll teach you to respect me. Say your prayers. Beg for mercy. You'll be fertilizing the soil. You'll be fertilizing the soil. I'm not afraid of you.
Okay. Wood cutting axe. I'm gonna take that just in case I can actually cut wood. Eat some mashed potatoes. I'm overweight. Not a good thing, honestly. If I'm gonna be overweight though, I might wanna just like take everything so I can sell it. Can I do that? Can I get on the horse when I'm overweight? That's the question, right? Okay. Horse, come here. Ah, there you are. Don't get stuck. Come over here. Can still run and everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go here actually. Actually, I need you. Yeah, she's over there. Okay. Slowly Actually, I want to put everything in my stash. Back up. Go up the stairs. Stash was over here, right? Just like in the middle. Yeah, over here somewhere. Yeah. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna put everything in that I'm not wearing. Okay. This is crafting stuff. Strange toe. Ew! It says consumables. Restores 5 mana over 10 seconds. Ugh. Cooking. Can I cook from my... I don't know, so I'm gonna take the cooking. I need to talk to the blacksmith as well. There's the alchemy stuff. There's all of this bounty and all that kind of stuff. Cooking. This stuff doesn't weigh. Old letter, readable. Okay. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Put that away. Okay, who are you?
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer.
That's a serious accusation. Why do you say that? That one.
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osbrit to get it pulled out.
Sounds reasonable, sounds painful. I wouldn't want that either. That one.
That, and I wouldn't trust him anywhere near my mouth. Don't get me wrong. Osbrit's a decent blacksmith, but he's no good with teeth. With one lad, it took him 3 tries before he got the right one. I'll stick to my grandma's potion for toothache. Or I would, if Heber would stop being such a dick and make it for me.
Why can't you make it yourself?
Heber took the recipe from me. And even if I had the recipe, I'm no good at mixing that stuff.
Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep.
I'll talk to him for you. I'll talk to him, but not for free. If you just removed the tooth, you wouldn't need a potion. Why doesn't the medic want to make it? Well, if you just removed the tooth, you wouldn't be in pain, dude.
Oh yeah? And then what? Another and then another? Give it a few years and I'd be left with no teeth at all. Ah, leave me alone.
That's how it works. If you don't take care of your teeth, then you lose them. That's stealing. That's, Fergus. There's a red priest over there I don't really want to talk to. I thought I talked to the blacksmith before, but is he over here? Keeper. No. I could definitely sell some stuff to her. We could also talk to him about these heads that I have. Hello.
Please, state your business.
Well, I'd like to collect a bounty for bandits.
Again? You really like killing, don't you? Do you shoot them with arrows from afar? Or do you prefer to get right up close and watch the light fade from their eyes? I have so many questions. But for now, here's your reward.
Okay, I'd like to collect a reward for bandit leaders. I took care of Rusty Arjahal.
You managed to kill Rusty Ardgo? Well, well. A few months back, he supposedly took out a high-ranking red priest. So the big shots of Camelot were eager to see him dead. But it was you who finally pulled it off. And from what I hear, he was a tough bastard, surrounded by a gang of killers. Congratulations, and here's your reward.
Okay, I also took care of Fingerless Comb.
That's the carcass of Fingerless Comb, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers, and now they finally got him. Well, you have. Here's your reward. Do you
Okay.
keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
No, I don't.
Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
I leveled up. Cool. I need to find the bandit. I mean, not the bandit, the blacksmith.
Hope
Ooh.
nothing bad happens today.
Hello. You don't get many visitors, huh?
Oh, not really. Especially since we went into a lockdown a while ago. People used to come and go. Now and then a ship would make a stop at the village below, but nobody's really come around since. Well, since the entire shit show that's going down everywhere. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let in. What'd you do? Who did you bribe?
I have this pen.
Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Good for you.
You recognize it?
Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you.
You mentioned you're on lockdown. What is that about?
Yeah. After we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's Temple from the Dalrita, our captain decided that nobody leaves the Horns. Then, he shut himself in his office, without leaving us any orders. Virgus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look around. Half of the people here are losing their minds, and the rest are losing their wages on drink.
You said there's a shit show going down everywhere. What do you mean?
Sometimes I wonder, you know, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here, it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. It took a lot of our territory. Then, the Dalrita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for
Don't
some
do it.
reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next. Sea monsters? Who knows?
The weirdness started spreading near Grubwood? I just arrived here. Tell me more about these bandits. The Dalrita took over the All-Mother's Temple?
That's... I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either.
The weirdness started spreading near Grubwood?
Yes, that damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories.
I just arrived here. Tell me more about those bandits.
Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villages started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now, too.
Anything positive going on around here?
I heard that dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. So that's a start. Other than that, no, I can't think of anything.
So, do you have any work for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
But there must be something I can help you with.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Yeah.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that.
Teach me.
You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Okay. How do I do that? There we go again. Bolt tongs? I can just take those? Grindstone? Ooh, upgrade? Huh. Attach relic? Armor rate reduction? Ooh, how do I do that? Iron ore and sharpening stone. And it costs 100 gold to do that? Handcrafting. I can make my own lockpicks. Corpse Eater cap. Increases attack speed by 5%. Corpse Eater rags. Ew. By 10%. Wow. What do I need? Iron ore. Leather and monster brain. Craft this stuff. Leather jacket? That's different than what I'm wearing. Okay. Well, I can't make any of that.
Ah, what a nice day.
Wood saw?
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Nothing bad's gonna happen, dude. Lettuce, common brain. Rope. I can take the rope. Bolt tongs, chisel. Didn't say steel. Okay. Now. Do you have anything to say? I can't even talk to you, can I? No. How about you? You have anything to say? No? Okay. And you? Open shop. Okay. Sell from stash. Very short bow, I'll sell that. That. Great bow. Okay, let's, I don't need this many of those. I don't think I'll ever be able to use them anyways. Hatchet, I'll keep. Short sword, sell one. Keep the daggers. Battle axe, no thank you. No. Pickaxe, I'll keep. Dull broadsword, no. Wood cutting axe, yes, I'll keep. But I need to take this pickaxe out. Great bow. This is selling from stash, so I'll sell that. And then, I can sell this one. And then I don't want any of this, honestly. Iron helmet, maybe I'll keep one. I'll keep one of each. I'm wearing a leather mask, so I don't need that. These two are the same, just different looking. I'll sell the red one. Rusty steel breastplate. Leather breastplate. I want that. Villager shirt, peasant shirt, peasant shirt. Keep the blue one. I'll sell that and that and that. I've got 3 of these. I'm selling all of that. Well, one of, yeah. Okay, I have leather pants and keepers, linen pants, worn out leather pants, satin trousers. I got 3 types. And I'll sell those. Scuffed, sell one of those. Worn out heavy boots. Worn leather boots. Torn keeper boots. Tattered boots. Okay. I don't use these, so maybe I should sell them. Wood? Do I really need wood? Maybe to make some stuff, maybe. Okay. I'll keep all that. Others. What is this? Wooden doll. Garbage. Silver chalice. Flowers picking locks. Yes, I'll keep that. Okay. So,
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, Who's in charge there now?
No clue. What's your point? Even if I am from Connaught, why do you care? I'm not from Connaught, nor from Tinderwall, nor from Camelot. I'm from nowhere. I'm sure we're from somewhere.
Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Secret coalition? A coup? Coup? I don't know how to pronounce that name. I know what it means, but whatever. A secret coalition?
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
And how would I recognize someone from a secret coalition? You know, you don't look all that smart either. Are you suggesting that someone intentionally caused the plague? You know, you don't look that smart either.
It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut.
And are you suggesting that someone intentionally caused the plague?
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
It's hard to believe, so what's at stake?
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
Totally, dude, totally. And how would I recognize someone from a secret coalition?
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
You might be right. That's bullshit, you know it. That's bullshit, you know. It's impossible to make something like that up. You might be right.
You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
Keep conspiracy theorying, man. Like, dude, that could be so true. What's over here? Is this a blacksmith again?
Nice to see you.
Can I go in here? Okay. Well, it's nighttime. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to sleep. Nobody else wants
You
to
lost,
talk.
or what? You all right, newbie? Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
No, I haven't. Who's Cole?
Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, Everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down. He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage. Wait,
Okay.
If you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees. And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
Okay. This is where I'm gonna have to end it. Look at that sky, man. That is beautiful. Do I look weird when I'm looking up at the sky like that? No. Okay. Well, anyways, this is where I'm gonna have to end this episode for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a very, very wonderful day. Like, subscribe, and share if you want. And bye for now.